Oh, here's a little story of a mom and dad.
She's no Angelina.
Yeah, and he's not Brad. We're raising lots of kids from all over the world.
3 bad boys, fashionista girls.
Sam and Andrew, it's important to mention, were born in New York City via 2 C-sections. Matea was adopted in 2005. She came from Guatemala.
She's a chica alive.
Ethiopia called in 2008. Adopted 3 siblings, Jared, Ella, and Grace. Adopted again in 2011. Ella came from Ukraine. Now we have 7. Hey, would you put on some pants? Mother the world. Okay, hi everybody.
Hi.
Here we are together.
On the same screen.
The mom.
And the dad. Thing 1.
And thing 2. I'm glad you have your numbers straight.
Or was I think 2.
I don't know. But anyhow, here we are.
Hello.
We just thought we would touch base with you. We've been busy getting ready to really produce some real videos with, Take It to the Fridge. We have a song coming called Take It to the
It's
Fridge,
coming.
which is going to be really
My
fun.
part is complete. I finished the
I
music.
know. Now
finally.
I got to do my thing. But we're just here to talk a little bit about this vlog. I did not tell you this, but this morning I asked the kids why married couples, have their own room. Do you know why mommies and daddies share rooms?
I don't know.
Why?
Because they need their own privacy.
Yes. Do for kissing?
Why are we talking about this? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm eating some Ella's ham.
Oh, I know why. Because if they don't, so they can relax in their own room
Yeah.
if the kids are going wild. And
The black on the bottom.
Do you want to guess what they said?
So they can be romantic? Ew.
What do you when somebody says I'm going to be romantic? What does that mean?
Get married to a husband and just run away from their house and
Right.
get away from their kids to go on a date so they can have a babysitter. That's all I got.
being romantic is that you get all lovey-dovey, and then you go on a date, then you dance, then you kiss, and then you eat, and then you kiss some more, and then you talk, and then you kiss, and then you go home.
And you pay the babysitter. Remember, sometimes when we are in our room, we tell them that we have to have a conversation about Christmas, even if it's October.
So we can get some peace and quiet? Yes.
So we're like, what do we say to them? We're like, if you don't give us some time, Santa won't know what to get you, right?
Right.
Because we have to have a conversation.
Why
do moms and dads share rooms?
So they can kiss.
Why do moms and dads share a room?
Mom,
So they can have a moment together.
I know, so they can kiss.
And have a moment together.
I already told you because they need to run away from the kids because they're too crazy. And maybe they could kiss and have a private conversation.
Excellent.
Stop.
About that.
And just sleep and have your peace and quiet.
Okay, here's why I wanted Mark to be in the shot with me.
We're very silly on the same screen.
You've all come to the conclusion, basically, that you know that we've been in the arts and in the entertainment business basically our entire lives. And it's interesting how we have these children that also tend to be extroverts, and not all of them. But obviously we don't push because they're just like that. However, we respect their time and privacy. Otherwise, you would see Andrew on screen a lot more because he's going through this phase where he doesn't want to be on film as much. But my point...
I think there was one when we came in front of the camera, but it seems to have gotten lost in all this other extraneous stuff.
My point, really,
Yes.
is that I've come to the conclusion that kids that have come from trauma and from situations like our children have the outward expression and the ability to dance and talk and to and to be in an environment that we naturally create without ever talking about, just because that's how we are, is so beneficial to them.
Doesn't agenda sound like a body part or something?
The word agenda sounds like a body part.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Do you think the word agenda sounds like a body part?
Well, isn't it?
Well, don't
It's
count
not a
me in.
body part.
Well, I know it's not a body part. The agenda sounds like something from the stomach. I'm going to tie this on my body.
Okay, go ahead. We need to wait so you can tie that on your body.
Alex,
Show me
you
how
on
you
your,
tie that
Alex,
on your
you on
body.
your hip. Alex, because this is your body. You on your hip.
But the agenda is not a body part. Yes.
Look, Mom. Okay. Look,
That's
it sticks on.
Sticks on if you tie it. That's a good idea. Let's get in our seats now.
Let's get in our seats, everybody. Sorry.
We sort of take a different attitude. They were adopted into a family of basically a couple that have been in the entertainment business and on stage for their entire lives. And then in addition, we see such a benefit. For example, some of our kids aren't doing as well academically, and yet you can see that they're extremely gifted when it comes to being in front of the camera. Wouldn't you agree?
No question, there's a lot of talent there. What Deanna is trying to say, it hasn't quite said, is most of the video you see on our channel is not rehearsed. It's totally spontaneous. It's turn on the camera, point it at the kids, ask them a question, and see what they say.
So the afternoon snacks are what, Matea? You're having waffles. Okay, we have fruit. You guys can have a piece of fruit if you want.
Yeah.
And you're having some of the Oreos. And then for dinner, we're going to have broccoli, mashed potatoes. Can you smile for me?
Chicken. Oh! And chicken.
And chicken. You going to smile for me too?
These bananas, Mommy. Mom,
Gross.
I'm shaking with
Okay, let me see.
Banana gums.
Did you show Mom that?
Oh, Jared, what in the world are you doing?
And talking about.
My kids, tell them what you like to do with your Oreos.
Mommy, Jared.
I like to eat them.
Mommy, Jared.
Tell me what you like to do with your Oreos.
I like eating them.
No, I caught you. Tell me, why do you have that glass of water?
So if I get thirsty, I can drink it.
Why do you have that bottle, that cup of water?
Jared,
Go ahead, show me.
Okay.
You
Show
won't
me,
get
go ahead,
it.
That's why.
Okay, personally, I think that's really gross.
Personally, I think that's really good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oreos and water. Yeah.
There's no scripting. No one's forced to be in front of the camera. When we do our songs, you'll hear some kids participate more than others, and that's just because that's what they felt like doing that day.
Right.
And we don't force them.
But don't you also think that some kids, because some of our kids, like Jared, for example, and who may be struggling a little bit academically, that the arts and creativity is such a great outlet for them, and in some ways, sometimes when people lack in one area, it's like they're so gifted in another, and I see
That
him
is
as being
possible.
extremely talented
That's
and
definitely
gifted.
possible.
Everyone's fighting this morning.
I'm not.
I'm fat and chubby.
What do you have in there? What kind? Is that a basketball?
No, it's a real stomach.
Oh, she
Okay,
kicked
Alec,
me.
take your medicine.
It also brings up a bigger issue. If people see our family on the street or in a restaurant or something, they may think we give them a little too much leeway. I tend to think because of their trauma, we need to let them express themselves perhaps more than we would, say, our bio kids. We would probably rein them in if they were getting too loud in a situation.
Yeah.
Whereas the adopted kids, they need to let it out. They need to express themselves, whether it's
healthy
positive or negative. I think it's healthy, and it may be a pain to those listening in at times, but it's an important part of their development.
So some people would say sort of like the difference between nature and nurture. Obviously, we adopted these kids, many of them older with the exception of Matea.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously some personality was already formed. But the question would be, had they been adopted by, let's say, some people who weren't, sort of in a creative field,
Mm-hmm.
would they be the way that they are, or would they be excelling more in academics?
It's hard to say.
Like, is it because we've created this environment and we just tend to, enjoy and be...
It's hard to say. There's also the matter of, we've noticed with all these kids that they develop at different speeds. Ella has really come into her own as of late academically. And I'm hoping that Jared will show that eventually as well. Don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But Ella was a challenge scholastically for a while. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden this year she's blossomed and she's excited about math and her other things, and it's so great to see.
It's really great to see.
Yeah.
Just trying to, again, show our kids, because we have committed to having this YouTube channel with the vlog, but also with music and also with some skits, which some of you may or may not like. As my
the other thing that I don't know if people, if it occurs to them, is I don't think we thought of this when we started doing this, but the kids, the ones that participate in these things, they really enjoy it. They're like family activities that they really enjoy. They come to us now and say, "When are we doing our next music video? It's really fun. When can we do it?"
They're frustrated with me right now, aren't they?
Because the production process, the editing takes so long, and they just want to get more on screen
They're frustrated because they've all recorded the audio, the music for our song "Take It to the Fridge," but we haven't done the dancing, the performing, and they keep saying, "When are we going to do it? When are we going to do it?" And I'm like, "I'm getting to it. It's really hard when they're in school." During the day.
How dare they?
To find time when they have to do
Yes.
homework to really film this, and then they have birthday parties and that type of thing. So anyhow, we do appreciate all of our fans and subscribers.
Yes, we do.
Please stick with us. We are really excited about this because for me personally, I just want to make sure it's still okay. For me personally, for somebody who's been in the entertainment field for a long time but had to travel a lot and now traveling away from my kids, it's just the potential for us being able to do family entertainment and be able to express and utilize our talents, but also, try to inspire other people regarding adoption, but also just have a family outlet together is so exciting, and
It is. It's
the
fun.
potential of it being,
I never
career
guessed
would be great.
that creating YouTube videos with the whole family would become such a fun thing for us. Never mind for those watching, but the kids really enjoy doing this, and so I have no qualms about continuing.
And it's good. I mean, did you enjoy doing the music production for "Take It to the Fridge"?
Oh, very much. Wait till you guys see it. It's so much fun. It's really cute.
Thank you, everybody. Please subscribe to YouParent. And just hang in there. I know some of the stuff you may like and some you won't, but it is what it is.
It is. What is it?
I don't know. It is what it is when you're watching the most unusual family on YouTube.
Ta-da!